The Babadook, 2014, is a psychological horror film that transcends the typical tropes of the genre, delving deep into the realms of grief, trauma, and the fragile nature of the human mind. Directed by Jennifer Kent, the film presents a chilling portrayal of a mother and son grappling with the manifestations of their darkest fears and the sinister presence that threatens to consume them. The narrative unfolds with a sense of impending dread, set against the backdrop of a desolate suburb where the characters are isolated both physically and emotionally. At the heart of the story is a mother, burdened by the weight of her grief, and her young son, who becomes a vessel for the horrors that lurk just beneath the surface of their seemingly ordinary lives. The film opens with a glimpse into the fractured psyche of the protagonist, a woman haunted by memories of loss and longing. Her husband's tragic death looms large over her life, casting a shadow that she struggles to escape. Left to raise their son alone, she finds herself consumed by grief and unable to move forward. Her son, too, is plagued by his own demons, his behavior becoming increasingly erratic and volatile as he grapples with the absence of his father and the overwhelming presence of his mother's anguish. Together, they inhabit a world of isolation and despair, each trapped in their own personal hell. The arrival of a mysterious pop-up book titled The Babadook sets off a chain of events that plunges the mother and son into a nightmare from which they cannot escape. As they read the book together, they unwittingly unleash a malevolent force that takes root in their home, feeding off their fears and insecurities. As the Babadook's influence grows stronger, the mother and son find themselves locked in a battle for survival, struggling to distinguish between reality and illusion. The lines between dream and waking life blur as they are consumed by a sense of impending doom, their sanity hanging by a thread. In a desperate bid for answers, the mother seeks solace in the company of others who have experienced loss, hoping to find understanding and support in their shared grief. However, her attempts to reach out are met with skepticism and disbelief, leaving her feeling more isolated and alone than ever before. As the Babadook's presence becomes increasingly oppressive, the mother is forced to confront the darkness that lurks within her own mind. She must find the strength to confront her deepest fears and confront the trauma that has haunted her for so long, before it consumes her and her son completely. In a climactic showdown, the mother confronts the Babadook head-on, facing her darkest fears and embracing the power of her own resilience and love. In the end, she emerges victorious, vanquishing the Babadook and reclaiming control of her life and her sanity. The Babadook is a masterful exploration of the human psyche and the enduring power of love in the face of unspeakable darkness. With its haunting atmosphere, nuanced performances, and powerful themes of grief, trauma, and resilience, it leaves a lasting impression on viewers long after the credits roll.